Jerome here again.
What's going on, Eurofam? What's going on, Eurofam?
Huge week in sports. Been pretty crazy. There's lots of sports going on right now. Breaking news.
What is that?
Out of the NBA. Just happened. The LA Clippers, Doc Rivers are parting ways. Essentially, he's been fired. I called it last week.
Fired?
I called it last week. Yeah. I told Steve Ballmer, they must have been watching my videos. I told them, get rid of him now. Don't lose Tyronn Lue for nothing. He's a great coach. When he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers when LeBron was there, huge opportunity for them to promote him to head coach. I think they will. But Doc Rivers, he's out. Blew 2 3 on the Clippers with the Chris Paul era, with the Kawhi era. They've had enough. He's out. Could be a great coach for the Bucks if they want to fire their coach too. Just saying. But no, huge. They said his job was safe apparently last week. Just kidding. He's gone.
Maybe it's time for the Lakers to hire a new coach. Doc Rivers has a job, I hear.
They'd rather hire Jason Kidd, to be honest, than hire Doc Rivers. But
so where's Doc Rivers on the move to now?
It's a huge opportunity because there's 5 legitimate teams looking for a coach right now. You know, you got Philadelphia, you got Houston, you got New Orleans, you got Indiana. So many teams out there looking for a coach. Doc Rivers has won a championship. He hasn't been great at times in the playoffs, but he did win a championship with Boston. He's made the finals a couple of times. I mean, someone's going to pick him up. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Houston, maybe Philadelphia, but I would lean more towards Houston because Houston just kind of started looking for a coach while Philly's kind of had quite a few interviews already. But yeah, huge news. Clippers, Doc Rivers, no more together.
That is mind-blowing news, to be honest. We saw it coming, to be honest, but Doc Rivers is an amazing coach, and I feel really bad for his firing, but here we are.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they decided they needed to move on. They want to win. They felt that he wasn't the right coach. I mean, part of the problem was that he was too lenient with Kawhi and George at times, let them kind of rest when they wanted to rest, let them have days off and practice and all that. A lot of players.
Didn't Tyronn Lue do that with LeBron, though? When LeBron wanted to left, didn't he let LeBron rest?
Oh, no, LeBron rested like 1 or 2 games in the whole year. I'm talking about the fact that Kawhi missed multiple practices, missed multiple games over the season. Him and George in practice for like so many months, it was actually ridiculous. I think a lot of players get upset by that, the fact that they were getting special treatment done. So they want to bring in a coach like Lue who's going to be like, let's get down to winning. Are you committed or not? If you're committed, let's do this. If not, get out kind of thing. So, of course, 2 big games tonight. First up, NFL. Huge game.
We got Patrick Mahomes
2 potential
and Lamar Jackson going
future.
at it head-to-head tonight. Monday Night Football is back.
The future is now. Future quarterbacks, 2 stars in their prime, going at it.
I don't know about you, but I got my boy
Chiefs and
Lamar
Ravens.
Jackson's going at it.
I think the Chiefs will get this win tonight.
Who think you
pull
think?
it out. I think they're going to pull it out. Lamar Jackson under pressure sometimes tends to crack, but I think it's going to be a close game regardless. I'm taking the Chiefs. It's going to be a fun game.
I'm taking the Ravens. Besides all that, there are tons of injuries. Week 1, Week 2 in the NFL, we're already down to 15 injuries. Saquon Barkley's out for the season with a torn ACL or something. Just a crazy time right now at the NFL.
Here we are, Week 3. Chiefs and Ravens both 2-0. Someone's got to lose tonight. Someone's remaining undefeated. I think it's going to be the Chiefs, you know.
I don't know, Lamar Jackson's got some hunger in him to prove something against Patrick, so I'm talking Lamar going 4-0 tonight.
I gave to a competition, though, because they got the Stanley Cup Finals on tonight. Tampa and Dallas. Tampa's looking to finish off the Stars. You know, they won the Cup back in 2004, beating the Flames. And here they are. They're going to finish it out tonight, bring home the Stanley Cup.
I actually feel like Dallas is going to put up a game tonight and take it to game.
Do you think? All right.
I think it's going to Game 7.
I would like Dallas to win, but I think Tampa's taking it. They've been really good the past couple of years, and after last year's kind of shocking upset there, they had to come out big this year. They did. So, take it tonight. Weekend was big too as well. We had a big UFC event.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
big
boy. Israel Adesanya, the champ, came in, round number 2 with the knockout.
Win number 100 in his professional career, boxing, kickboxing, and UFC, so it's a big milestone.
The kid definitely want me some coin.
Him and Jones are having a little spew back and forth now.
We also have a new light heavyweight champ, speaking of Jones. Jan, the Polish fucking champion there.
Yeah, it is. That's a good fight as well. But yeah, so we'll see next up, I think, in October there's a big one coming up. Khabib and Gaethje.
Oh, the last fight on
October,
Fight Island?
right?
Yeah, that's going to be the
October, right?
last pay-per-view on Fight Island. Who do you
weeks.
got there? I got Gaethje taking him over Khabib.
I don't know. I find it hard to believe Khabib's going to lose his first fight in the UFC. I don't know.
It's got to happen sometime, and
I know.
Gaethje
I think GSP will be the one to defeat him.
Yeah,
There are super fights coming up 2021 sometime. I feel like maybe in March or so. Watch out for that. I think it's going to happen. GSP's going to finish him.
I don't know, Eurofam. You heard it here first. Justin Gaethje taking it to Khabib. Unifying the championship.
Bold prediction.
You gotta be bold on Euroslam TV here, people.
So yeah, sports good stuff going on as well, you were saying?
Oh yeah, Barcelona started their new Koeman era today, the first new Kingsley Koeman era. It should have been a great game. They won 4-1, so Lionel Messi's unhappy, but we'll see what's going on there.
Yeah. And of course, baseball season just finished up, and the playoffs begin tomorrow. The Jays are actually in it.
The Blue
They
Jays
grabbed that
playoffs,
AC. They're playing in Tampa tomorrow. First seed Tampa Bay Rays. I mean, the fact they made the playoffs is big for them. You know,
what is it? The best 2 out of 3?
Yeah, it's a 3-game series. It's kind of like a wild card matchup, but all 16 playoff teams are playing. That's 1-8, 2-7, 3-6, 4-5. Each kind of thing.
The number 1 seed versus the 8th seed, eh?
Yeah, so that's kind of the AL matchup, and of course the NL teams as well, the 1 to 8 seeds as well there. So it's going to be a quick three games in 3 days. It starts tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Bang, bang, bang. So
these players are going to have to be on form to come through.
Yeah, so
if the Jays take it, it's going to be it's going to be 3 games.
It's playoff experience. It's a unique year for any sport. In baseball, really, only 60 games, opposed to 162. The playoffs, 16 teams. Normally they have 4 teams out of 15 make it, and you have usually 1 wild card spot. So you have like 5 teams making the playoffs. They're doing 8 in each, so 16 total teams. So big change for baseball. Great chance for the Jays. If it was the normal way, they wouldn't make the playoffs because it's 1 to 8 seeds. They're making an 8 seed. So we want to watch that tomorrow. Game on.
I'm going to be rooting for the Blue Jays either way. But
yeah, I mean, good for them. They made it. See how far they can go. I mean, there's no expectations now. It's just kind of go out and play, have some fun, and get some experience. But
the Blue Jays are a young team as well. This entire new Blue Jays team is a entirely new
Vladdy
team.
Guerrero. Love that guy. But of course, you know me, Euroslam, basketball guy. The finals matchup has been determined. The Miami Heat finished off the Celtics. That's right. We're getting the Miami Heat, Los Angeles Lakers starting on Wednesday.
That was a tight game for the Miami Heat and Jimmy Buckets. They had to pull off against the Heat, against the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, the Heat, they played really well in this playoffs. I think the Lakers and the Heat...
They played really well in all their playoff games.
They have the exact same record in the playoffs right now. They're both 12-3 coming in right now. They both lost 3 times in the playoffs.
The Heat were the number 5 seed when the playoffs started, eh?
Yeah, they are. They're one of, I think, 3 teams to finish, I think, 5th or worse. Make the finals. Make the finals there. Also, it's the first time in history in the NBA that both teams in the finals didn't make the playoffs last year. If you remember last year, Miami has the 9th seed. They just lost out. And LA, they were down. I think the 10th seed they were. They didn't make it last year. LeBron got injured, obviously, so they were kind of young team, Lonzo and Ingram and all those boys. For the first time in history, 2 teams in the playoffs. They're in the finals. Both fantastic teams. Because it starts Wednesday, then you got this whole 2-day thing, Wednesday, Friday,
Game 1
Sunday.
is on Wednesday?
Goes Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and then I believe it goes, I want to say it's like Tuesday, Friday, something like that. It ends up being like Game 5 on Friday again, so I think Lakers going in 5 or 6. I'm taking Lakers in 6. I'll give Miami 2 games because they played so well.
I'm going to go with the Miami Heat in 7.
I don't think that's happening.
Jimmy Butler, he predicted this before the playoffs started when he entered the bubble that he was going to win. Jimmy Bucket said he was going to
what
the
the
Heat.
Heat have done. I also think they're going to cause a bit of trouble. You have really good defenders. You got Andre Iguodala and Butler both going to cause LeBron a lot of frustration at times.
Adebayo on there.
Adebayo is going to be able to guard Davis. It's going to be a great matchup that way. But yeah, clearly the 2 best players are on the Lakers, and Davis and LeBron. I think you have to understand that LeBron is super motivated to win this right now for multiple reasons. He wants that 4th ring. He wants to prove he can do it in the West, do it with the Lakers, do it for Kobe.
You know what this scenario reminds me of? Michael Jordan and the Bulls versus that grimy, gritty Detroit Pistons team back in the day.
Yeah, but that was kind of before Jordan was kind of...
It was before Jordan's prime, agreed, but I know this was...
Before he established himself as like a superstar.
This is what this matchup
league, right?
reminds me of, though. A gritty team versus a team with, probably, arguably the greatest player of the generation.
Yeah, well, LeBron established himself firmly as the best player this season, best player in the world currently, and he's coming for that championship. Obviously, Butler, fantastic defender. I love what him and Iguodala can do on the defensive end. I just think LeBron is so motivated now. No one's going to be able to stop him come finals. I even said, like, in the playoffs a couple times, it seemed at times he was almost resting a bit at times. He wasn't going really 100% at times on offense and that. Come the finals, you're going to see him with a full head of steam coming down that lane, pushing through contact. You're going to see him finishing strong. You're going to see Davis, too, going all out. These guys knew what they needed to do. They're going to bring it. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it in 5. I think Miami might be our second game in that, but I don't see any possibility of Miami winning this. I love their heart, but Lakers are a heavy favorite for a reason. I think this is it. They got this.
Let me pose you a question. What do you think it would happen to LeBron's legacy if he doesn't, by some chance, win this finals here with AD and the Lakers against the Heat? What do you think he's going to do?
I don't think it hurts his legacy, but I think it's really a big
gonna...
disappointment for him because it's just like for him, this could be potentially your last chance of winning a championship. It's going to be your easiest chance kind of for the future because you think the next couple of years you're going to have a healthy Warriors.
So you think
you're going to have a next team with a healthy Durant. You're going to have a lot of competition come over the next few years. This right now will be your easiest route to a championship compared to how the next few years are going to be. Hands down.
And if he can't win the finals this year, if he doesn't win the finals in the latter stages of his career, can he truly be considered the greatest basketball player of all time?
Well, I think everything he's done, yes. I mean, he's definitely top 3.
He's definitely top 3, but is he top 1?
No.
If he would not win this finals?
I don't think he go on too much because there's arguments you can make for Jordan, there's arguments you can make for Kareem, Bill Russell. There's so many guys in positions you make so many arguments. I don't get on that. I wouldn't say he's better than Jordan, but I still think he's one of the greatest I've ever seen play. His legacy will always be one of the greatest of all time. The things he's done, the teams he's played against too, you can't deny the competition he's faced with the Spurs, playing so many, the Warriors team that he played, you can't deny that team was one of the greatest of all time when you're a 73-win team and you had Kevin Durant to your team, you had 3 MVP caliber players. It was an unreal team. The fact that he beat the Warriors and he lost them twice, there's no shame in losing to that Warriors team, which is probably the greatest team of all time when you had Durant.
There's no shame in that, but there might be some shame in losing to this Jimmy Butler Heat team.
Yeah,
I mean, think so?
Weird situation, the bubble and everything. I mean,
and
obviously he's 35, so like he's not quite what he used to be, but it's very rare you see someone at 35 dominate like LeBron. It's really extremely rare. I mean, it's very much a young league. You constantly see guys in their 30s out of the league in the NBA. It's very rare guys go past now 32 unless you're a star player. A lot of guys hit 30s, they kind of slowly on their way out. They have to go play overseas, whether it's China, Europe, wherever, Australia. They have to go play elsewhere because the NBA, they're constantly bringing in young guys, and people are constantly getting.
I know, it's hard to say that, to be honest, because, we had Manu Ginobili play into his mid-30s. We had...
That's what I'm saying, you have outliers. Like 2% of the league will play past 30.
Kevin Garnett play into his late 30s.
Yeah. What I'm saying, though, it's
the
a
league
very
is young right
outlier,
now
though.
because a lot of players have retired, but it is a young league.
It's a fast league, though.
It's a
lot faster than it used to play. It's a lot more fast. You see, why do you think people are scoring 140 points a game? Because they're shooting threes, they're running and gunning.
Is in his late 30s, mid 30s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can name like 5 guys in the last 20s. It's there's outliers, right? You got 300-something guys in the NBA. It's very rare you have a couple guys that are over, their 30s. That's all I'm saying. The outliers. LeBron to do this much production at 35, it's very rare to see that. I mean, short of like Jordan, I feel like he was still going at 35. But most guys, you watch Kobe when he hit his 30s, he really started to slow down. You saw his career derail. He started getting injured. He was never the same player. So that's all I'm saying. LeBron, he's still going. He still put up MVP-like numbers at 35. He's going to be 36 next year. It's just
MVP-like numbers.
Yeah.
In quotes.
Yeah,
you heard it here on Euroslam TV, boys.
Leading the league in assists, leading your team to first place. It's fit. Kobe didn't do that.
MVP-like numbers, though. Not Giannis numbers.
Well, Giannis's numbers are backed up by what? Just
Giannis' numbers are backed up by the MVP trophy he claimed this year.
And he lost, in the second round? Almost got swept by the Heat.
These numbers are backed by the trophy in his case.
Yeah. MVP is about winning, and LeBron gets it done. He wins championships, and here he is getting number 4 this year.
MVP is about performing, and Giannis performs.
Well, the most valuable player in the league, dude. If you're the MVP of the league, you're winning. Giannis, he wins the rest of the season. Come playoff time, he chokes.
He can't handle the most winningest team on the season.
They can't handle the pressure, though. They crack when it comes down to it. There's a reason why. So you can have his single season award. You know what LeBron's going to get? He's going to get his 3rd Finals MVP with his third different team. Never done in history.
That
LeBron's
is
doing
also
it
what
this
I was
season.
going to say. What if he loses and doesn't get a Finals MVP? How is that going to hurt LeBron James's status?
You can always what ifs. The Lakers are going to win,
I
guys. We
mean,
don't even need to
We haven't
question
played our
this.
first game yet, so we don't know who has the upper hand. We haven't seen the Heat and Lakers.
Lakers and 6 guys. All
Heat
right.
and 7. You heard it here first.
But yeah, I mean, I made a video yesterday. If you haven't seen it yet, it's previewing the Lakers and the Heat. It's a cool little 4-minute video. Check it out if you haven't yet. It's a quick little highlight video getting you pumped up for the series. Starting Wednesday night, I believe it's 9 o'clock. So check that
I'm
out.
calling it. Heat are going to take game 1 as well.
I don't think about that. I think they want to come out. They want to make a statement. They don't want to get down in this series. They don't want to let the Heat
The
have
Heat
any
want to come out
breathing
the same
room.
way. Game 1, go to the Heat.
Yeah, but you have the 2 best players. They're going to bring it on Wednesday. LeBron, best player in the world. He's going to come out. He's going to show why. Expect a big performance from LeBron. Watch out. Another 30-point triple-double, I would say, from LeBron this Wednesday. Look out for that, guys. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. That's all we got for the news today.
Yep, we'll be back
Great
again with
week of
another
sports
segment.
coming up this week. Make sure you're watching it all. It's going to be a fun week. Before you know it, you're going to be in the off-season for a lot of these sports. So make sure you're watching this week. A lot of playoff action. Huge.
More segments coming to you guys, too.
Sure, guys. Catch you next video.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Make sure you're subscribed.
From the shoot.